Hey everybody, so let's talk about an ACA plan or an Obamacare major medical plan, okay? So a couple things you need to know about an ACA plan, or also known as an Obamacare plan. If you have one of these plans, then you're compliant with all the rules that are set forth by the ACA. You avoid the tax penalty by having one of these plans, okay? Some of the good things about them, they're usually more comprehensive. They usually give you benefit for anything that is medically necessary. They cover they give you benefits for pre-existing conditions, so it doesn't matter what you got going on in regards to your health, you're going to get benefit for pre-existing condition. They cover maternity and they cover mental health. Okay, so those are some of the great things about an ACA or an Obamacare plan. Some of the downsides are they're a lot more expensive. If you are not one that gets subsidy through the marketplace, it's going to be they're super expensive. They're really expensive. Another thing is that the network of doctors and hospitals, they're usually very small. They're very limited. One of the ways that the insurance carriers are trying to cut costs, trying to cut losses, is to cut off some of the doctors that are pretty expensive. So just to give you an example, here in Illinois, you're not going to find any of the teaching hospitals that are accepting Obamacare plans. So that's one of the biggest problems that we have when we're searching for ACA plans for a client. If you're looking at this and you're looking at a plan, make sure you get into their network search and check and see if the doctor you want is in their network. If it's not, then they're probably not accepting it. If you're having trouble, then just give us a buzz and we can try to do that same search for you. What else? So good stuff. We talked about some of the bad stuff. One of the good stuff, if you're eligible for subsidy through the marketplace, we can go through healthcare.gov and we can figure out if we qualify for subsidy. So I hope this, let's talk about deductibles and co-payments and all that stuff. So just like any other health insurance policy, you have a deductible and you have an out-of-pocket, okay? So usually what happens is anytime you go get a service, the doctor is going to give you a service and he's going to write up a bill, right? That bill is going to be sent out to the insurance company. The insurance company is then going to work their magic and reduce the cost of that bill. They're going to cut it down to whatever the contracted rates are, the contracted rate between them and the provider. And then whatever that rate is, they're going to send it back to you and they're going to say, hey, that's your responsibility. You have to pay this amount. Once you pay that amount, then that starts eating away at your deductible. So little by little, as you get service and you get these bills, you're going to pay those bills and it's going to start lowering your deductible, okay? Unless you have a copayment, then the process is different. Like, let's say you have a $35 copayment to go see your primary care physician. You're going to go there, you're going to pay $35, and that's pretty much it, as long as it's a regular office visit. Or same thing goes with the specialist. If you have a copayment somewhere in there that says, $50 for a specialist, then, you're going to go there, you're going to pay $50, and, the insurance company and the provider are going to take care of all the rest. So if you have copayments, it's great. Although plans that have copayments tend to be a little bit more expensive because the insurance companies aren't dummies. They know that plans that have copayments tend to be more expensive. Okay, so if you ever satisfy your deductible, then that's when co-insurance starts to kick in. You've probably heard of like the 80/20s or the 70/30s or 50/50s, right? If you ever meet your deductible, then co-insurance will kick in. They'll cover 80% of every dollar, or 80 cents to every dollar, and you're going to cover 20% if you have 80/20 until you've satisfied your total maximum out of pocket. So you in some plans you'll see a lower deductible, let's say like $3,000, and then you're going to see an out of pocket number that says $5,000. So once you meet your $3,000, 80/20 is going to kick in until you've paid out another $2,000 and you've satisfied your total out of pocket of $5,000, and that's when the insurance company usually covers everything 100%. So as you're looking at these ACA plans, go through the summary of benefits. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a buzz. I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.